What is going on, guys? Back again, dropping another video. This is going to be another gaming portfolio. My first one was based on a low risk gaming portfolio with $10,000, and this one is going to be based upon a medium risk gaming portfolio. So, gaming is heavily undervalued. You probably already all know this. 17 billion total market cap, which is approximately the same as just Dogecoin, which is insane. If you have a look at some of the catalysts that we have for gaming, you have, of course, we had the news of Sony acquiring the crypto exchange for $103 billion. We have the Sui Play, which will release in 2025, which will be insane. It looks really good, and it will, help to onboard so many more crypto users into the space. And on top of that, we have a lot of speculation surrounding GTA 6. Of course, no one knows yet if they will actually integrate crypto, but even just the hype and speculation alone could skyrocket crypto. So let's get into this crypto portfolio. $10,000, medium risk. The first project on the list, which is a safe pick, is going to be Beam. Now, Beam is a good pick if you're looking for something which still has good upside, but gives you sort of that small risk element as well. They offer a variety of different games. You've got over 200 games here from different categories of games. You've got arcade shooter games, you've got sport games, you've got RPG games, you've got simple to play games as well. And there's just a good sort of list of different games that everyone can play on here. Um, you can go through this. They have PC games, they have mobile games. So it's just a good sort of option if you want to have a variety of different choices. They also have their companion app where you can basically link your in-game assets. You can basically connect with your friends and share in-game collectible items. So it's good as well to onboard different users into the space. They also have their sort of marketplace where you can trade different in-game items and NFTs. And overall, I just think this is a very good pick if you're looking for something which isn't high risk. Currently sat around 800 million in market cap. Since my last video on this sort of portfolio, this has dipped around about 15%. So I do think this can give you potentially up to a 12x, which you could call a bullish case. I would allocate $3,500 of the 10,000 into Beam. It is a low risk option as far as crypto gaming goes. Currently sat at around just under 2 cents. I believe this could potentially hit around 9 to 10 billion market cap, which would give you 42,000 back from your $3,500. Just to make it clear, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is just how I would allocate $10,000 to a gaming portfolio if I wanted to have sort of a medium risk appetite for that. So first coin on the list is Beam. Very good pick. A lot of projects are building on Beam, and for me, I just think this has a very good future, and it's still under 1 billion. A good option in my opinion. Second on the list, another top project, which is going into the sort of mid to low cap range, Myria. Now, Myria, I am a massive fan of. I think this is one of the best risk to reward gaming projects you can get into. It is a layer 2 scaling solution on Ethereum. They provide different smart development kits. They have a marketplace, and they help to onboard Web 2 companies who want to get into the Web 3 space. They also have quite a big use case. They make it basically free transactions. You don't need to be getting ripped off with Ethereum's insanely high gas fees. They also utilize ZK rollups as well into the scaling solution. And the other good thing I like about this is the growing ecosystem, 2 million player wallets, thousands of developers on this platform. And if you have a look at sort of the games they offer, they have a good variety of games here. You've got sports games, you've got shooter games, you've got different RPG games, racing games, easy to play games. And the main point here, guys, is a lot of these games are high quality with good graphics. In terms of the token allocation, in terms of token utility, huge token use case here. You can use Myriad to basically buy a node, which can give you sort of passive income. You can use it to stake, you can use it for governance, you can use it for in-game items, and you can also use it for NFT purchases. Very solid project. Tokenomics are also very good on this as well. You've got around 50% in circulation, so token dilution is not going to be an issue here. Very good exchange listings as well. In my opinion, this has the potential to get a tier 1 listing. Binance, maybe Coinbase. Very good project, and I think it has a huge future. And in addition to this, the team have huge expertise in companies like Ubisoft, Activision, Gameloft, Electronic Arts, Blizzard, and also Facebook. A very solid pick if you're looking for something with a big upside. For me, guys, this has the potential to do anything from a 20 to potentially a 40x. It has retraced a lot since my last video. This was sitting around 85 million in market cap. It is now down to 68 million. For me, I think this could potentially 35x. You could call that a bullish case, but I do think it has huge potential. I would allocate 2,500 of the $10,000 into Myria, which could potentially hit around 2.4 billion in market cap, which would give you 87,500 from the 2,500. Third coin on the list is GFAL Games for a Living. I would allocate $2,000 into this. Why do I like GFAL? Now, according to this is saying 20 million market cap. This is not correct, guys, because this is currently around 30% in circulation. It does say 16%, but I believe that CoinGecko needs to update these tokenomics. So GFAL, what is GFAL? It is basically another gaming ecosystem. They look to develop different games and onboard users into the crypto gaming space. They do currently have 4 games which are in development. Currently, only one of these games is playable, Elemental Raiders, which is sort of, one of your sort of card-based RPG games. This was released in 2022, and you can play this on the Google Play Store. You can get this on the App Store. You can also play this on Steam as well. So it has a huge sort of use case to onboard a lot of different players. It's basically, you can play this on any system. The main thing with this, though, is they do need to release their other games, Diamond Dreams, Jump Pump, and Dead Zombie, which are still in development. I believe that they are very close to being released, but they do need to definitely get these games released and also look to develop more games, maybe games which have sort of more aesthetics and better graphics as well. The good thing about GFAL is the team, just like Myria, have a huge amount of expertise and credibility, experience within Electronic Arts, Activision, Digital Chocolate, and you can see they have a huge team with different sort of strengths. They've got software engineers, game designers, 3D graphic artists, product managers. So all in all, I do think GFAL is a good pick, good risk to reward option, but they do need to get more games released. In addition to that, the token also has pretty good use case. You can use this for basically in-game items. You can use it for governance, and you can use it for a variety of different features. A good pick if you're looking for something which can give you, I believe, around 20 to 40x. I will put this as a 30x. I do think Myria is a better and a lower risk choice, even though it's bigger in market cap. As I've said, I would allocate 2,000 of the 10,000 into GFAL. I believe this can hit 1.3 billion. It could go higher, guys, but it all depends on how many games they release and how quickly they release them. Potentially 60,000 from the 2,000 initial investment. So you can see, guys, just 3 coins in, and we are looking pretty good. Now we're going to go to the low and micro cap projects, which are very high risk, guys. So just be aware of that. Next on this list, we have Octo Gaming. OTK. Now, this is a microcap project which is built on Solana. This is currently sat around 9 million in market cap. And what I like about this is sort of it's similar to PlayZap. Of course, PlayZap did have the hack, and we're waiting for this new sort of token release with PlayZap. I think Octa Gaming has a huge sort of catalyst in its sort of potential, because as we know, Solana are releasing their own mobile, and there's a lot of talk about Octo Gaming being basically integrated into this mobile, which would be absolutely insane, which would be massive. So we'll just have to wait and see. Even just speculation alone could absolutely skyrocket this price. So Octa Gaming, I do like sort of the ease of use of this. It's available on the Play Store, it's available on the App Store, and they have a lot of users who are already using this. You can also win real sort of prizes, gift cards, different items, and it just has a massive use case in my opinion. The games are also pretty easy to play. As you can see here, they've got, these aren't anything sort of, special or sort of AAA standard, but they're easy to pick up and play whilst you have, spare time. I do really like it. And I think overall it just has a big use case, and sort of the ecosystem is growing with this as well. And you can see it's backed by the Solana Foundation. For me, a very good option if you're looking for something with massive upside. But this is a high risk project, guys. Just pay attention to that. It is a micro cap. But where can I see this going? Currently sat around 8 million in market cap. I would allocate 1,000 of the $10,000, 10%. I believe this can potentially give you a 50x. It could even go higher, but I do think 50x is, more realistic. This could potentially go to 440 million in market cap, which would give you 50,000 from your initial 1,000 investment. So currently we have a spare $1,000 to invest right here. Where would I allocate this final $1,000 to? I would put this $1,000 into Synverse, which is another microcap high risk project. And the reason I like Synverse, guys, it is one of the only crypto projects which resembles GTA. Now, of course, it's nowhere near the standard of GTA, but it doesn't need to be. 2.4 million in market cap, guys. This project is very unique. It's that Mafia GTA style open world game where you can basically become a kingpin. You can buy in-game items, you can buy land. They do have their map as well, which is also onboarding, digital real estate, which I'll try and show you here. So these are the districts in the game. So it's like it has its own map where you can buy and basically play and fight different sort of cartels and stuff. And you can also get business licenses. And I just like the overall aspect of this game, and the tokenomics are also very good. If we have a look at the sort of circulating supply, it's currently around 70% in circulation. Token dilution is not an issue. It also has some decent exchange listings. You've got KuCoin, you've got Gate.io, you've got MEXC, and you can also get it on PancakeSwap. So I do like this project. They also have a docs team, which you can have a look at their sort of experience. You can stake this as well. They have their marketplace where you can basically buy in-game items, different weapons, different items. You can also get different licensed NFTs. I really like this, and I think it has huge upside. Where can I see this going? So this is 2.4 million in market cap, guys. A 50x on this would still be under 200 million in market cap. This could go higher, guys. This could go up to 100x, but for me, I'm going to be more realistic and put this as a 50x. I think this can hit around 120 million in market cap, which would give you 50,000 from your 1,000 investment. So from this portfolio, you can expect potentially, of course, not financial advice, $290,000 from your initial $10,000 investment. So yeah, guys, this is how I would personally allocate 10,000 if I was looking to just have a gaming portfolio. I think, with Beam and Myria and also GFAL to a certain extent, I think Beam and Myria give you that safety aspect. I think Myria is very strong. And I think as sort of a gaming project, it's pretty low risk. G-File is medium risk, of course, more higher risk than Myria, in my opinion. And then you've got OTK and Sinverse, which are your degen, high risk, high reward plays. So yeah, guys, that is how I would allocate 10,000 into a medium risk gaming portfolio. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will be releasing more of these styles of videos. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please don't forget to drop a like and also subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. And I'll see you in my next video.